Hi. Hello. Hi, everyone. Is the game audio not working? There it is. For some reason, it wasn't working for a second. Hi, everybody. I hope you guys are having a good day. I picked you guys up from the floor today. Yeah, double sinners. We have double sinners today. I thought, like, I should actually put it on there because I forgot last time. So, now we have double sinners. One with this butt dancing and the other one on the lap. We're just gonna keep adding on. Tomorrow there's gonna be 3. I think we were on EA3? Oh god. Originally my goal was to make it to EA5, but I'm gonna be honest, I'm mega sleepy. We're gonna see how far we get. We're gonna see how distracted I get. Cause there's a chance that we only make it to EA4. Regardless, like, that still leaves us for 3 and 3 for the other 2 days. But anyway, let's get started. One guy, welcome in. Why don't you believe we can finish EA4? A beetle flies to the dark alley. It flaps its wings furiously, but only manages to find its way into an abandoned block few souls tread anymore. Clam, welcome in! Bluebird! Its golden body's too heavy, weighed down even further by the gems on its wings. It can only fly a short distance before coming to a rest in a gap between the stone tiles. Man, this idiot's still chasing him. Found you! I got it! I got it! You've got your bug. Now help me get these crystals before they fall into the ditch. Coming! Hold on. I am gonna get my cut if I help you, right? Sure, just hurry. You don't want to see this crystal end up in a ditch, do you? Oh no. Did the Hello Kitty girl reject you? Sweet cloud beast, you're mine! Good. All the gems and the sword are still there. Where are the Brigader and the others? Who cares? The bureaucrat tucks away the parasite, while the officer eagerly watches the crystal tears drop again and again. Pure chaos? Yeah, we're soon gonna have them enveloping the entire screen. That's the goal. Every day we add one sinner until I forget, which will probably be tomorrow. I have not seen anybody use Heifer in such a long time. Holy shit. Too many sinners. Look, man. Look. We need a 2. Oh no, what's up? The ombudsman brusquely manhandles the cloud beast, while the torturer raises the sword as though he conferred power over life and death. Yeah! Arson. Arson. Yes. Blue mouth. I always forget I can stick out my tongue. Just now, I know, right? Fake mod. No, okay. It wasn't even Naomi, the last one. It's that girl. There's this girl on, like, either Instagram or TikTok. And she shares recipes. And then there's, like... She always says it, and then a picture of a rooster just comes on. And I don't even know if anybody else but ZV knows who I'm talking about. Wait, you guys didn't know? Yeah. Wow. Wow. What a lively scene. All of this treasure is yours, my servants. Not so miserable. I'm not so miserly as to withhold them after seeing how much you love them. But what more do you intend to take from me once I've given you these? Let me guess. I've done it a couple of times. Yo! I need to find out who did the art for this event, because oh my god. A path appears at the dead end of a valley, and even more shiny baubles rush towards it. There is no time to bother with what is already in their hands. They scramble for the treasure on the ground, stuff it in their pockets, carrying it on their backs, and rushing towards the next shiny piece before even standing back up from the last one. Yeah, it's like a fairy tale book. None of them care where the path leads. Going into Solace tomorrow. It's high time I treat myself to something nice. Squeeze these country bumpkins and also receive a little more. Don't forget my share. Can't wait for the townsfolk to send me some Victorian spies. My. After far more than wealth, are we? A life of luxury, a high status, power over life and death. You want it all. I have nothing against being true to your desires. And what you desire are things that I will not miss. Unfortunately, you happen to be my servants. Yet you seem far greedier than I. Say goodbye. Go to where you belong. The treasures pave a shiny path where none existed, sending the madmen out of the lair and into the land. Towards whence the darkness come, the gaping mouth of the dark woods. Yeah, the colors are beautiful in this. This part is very different from the rest of your work. I told you. I've abandoned many drafts in the process of observing, thinking, and writing. Any and all of them are ready to be thrown at a moment's notice. Do you really think I'd be sitting here, drinking this swill, if I could tell this story as a consistent, unified narrative? You're the one instigating it with proper ending, not me. True. But if I must regard the passage as your own personal embellishment, should I also consider the rejection of Bridget by the Mist to be creative liberty as well? No more than an exiled king you forced into the story. Then what about the rest of the story you're about to tell? Should it be seen as an observation or as a creation? That's up to you to decide. Do you want me to tell it or not? Of course, of course. Go on. Ah, they're so cute. So, what was wrong with Emma? Just a cold, on top of mild malnutrition. She didn't look so bad in the outskirts of the dark woods. A sickness of the spirit, more likely. Spirit, welcome in! Iron for the statue needed to be collected from door to door. People won't even turn their lamps to save fuel. Never mind food. No, I haven't gotten banana yet. Oh, banana. No. We did 2 rolls. I got a Golden Glow copy, and then I just got 5 stars. I haven't rolled again yet. Emphasis on yet. But I will be rolling. What could she possibly be shipping out? She runs a grain store. Maybe. But only a grain store. She could have done this on her own. There must be somebody behind her. Hot. Good thighs. Beautiful. My queen. I want her to choke me. What else do you want from me? I love her. What do you mean? We talked about this in the server, I think. Maybe not. Maybe I talked about it privately with people. These, like, the 6 months between the last limited and the next one were gonna be horrible for me. What even? She's hot. What can I say, man? What can I say? Gonzo, you can't judge me. You go for Hello Kitty girls. I need to join the server. Dude, it's 18 plus for a reason. That's all I'm gonna say. We also still need to ask about Theo. There's no time to wait for her to come back to her own. Can you hear me, Emma? Niels. Take me with you. Take me with you. No, she's still dreaming. Niels. Is that somebody's name? I've seen it written on a letter she's gotten. A loved one, if I had to guess. And where might we find them? No idea. It's been a while since the last letter. Niels. Scold me, beat me if you— Ma'am? Beat me if you must, but don't abandon me. Ma'am! Ma'am! On Blonde Irish Dog? Are you talking about Bridget? I enjoy Bridget. Her being a blonde, it doesn't put her as high as some others. But at the same time, I think she's cute. She reminds me of Tequila. And Tequila's one of the guys I like, so automatically put it like in a good terms with her. She needs therapy. The worried resident needs therapy? No, I get it. I get it. The bearcat told me to smuggle food, so I did. What's the meaning if there's a life without you? What's the point of being in there being kind to others? The bureaucrat. Dublin. There's so much food in the city. A single cart won't make a difference. There's no food in the city. A single cart will make a difference. Won't make a difference. Should we keep trying to wake her? Wait. Why wasn't it you who lived? Those accursed Victorians. Why did their child live? A child of Victorians? Why? It'll be alright, my dear. I'll make things right. Wait for me, Niels. Wait for me, my love. And she starts crying. Little bitch. Can't see, my love. I can't see you. Why? Why? The Victorians who killed you have been chased out. The last Victorian bastard died before my eyes. Kingslayer, welcome in. I hope you're having a good day. Niels. Sweat fills Emma for a fevered brow. Tormented by a nightmare, she instinctively grabs the sheets beneath her. But it does not stop her from trembling. The other two stand up at the same time. Yeah, that woman's got trouble. Dude, okay, so I've only seen a little bit about it. I'm like neutral. I'm gonna get them because limited operators, obviously. I am neutral just because it's like, they're cute, but like, whatever. That being said, I have a feeling that Arson's probably gonna get back into Arknights for the fact that idols are coming into the game. Even if they're metal idols. Yeah. I have a feeling a few different people are gonna be very, very excited. Metal? Yeah. I thought I informed you. Yeah, there's 6 months until then. Got any songs? I don't listen to them. I posted their name. I thought I DM'd it to you and Effie. But the name is Ave Magica, like Spirit said. You'll look later? Okay. It's already past curfew. Will we really be able to move freely? Stick with me. If the mist wants to take either of us, let it try. Wait! Somebody's coming over from the Citadel. Who is it? Looks like Dublin. It's... God damn it. The Brigadier. What's going on? It's like he's a walking ghost. Brigadier! Who's there? Love Shiny? Go back now. Back to... What happened? No. Nothing happened tonight. We have a lead on the food shortage, sir. The owner of this grain store was instructed by the bureaucrat to smuggle food out of Nasarasim. Maybe able to get it back if we're quick. The bureaucrat? Should have known. But it's too late. Everything's too late. Why? Do you know where the food went? Not the food. Me. Us. Thank you for informing me, but What's going on? Tell me! No. Nothing happened tonight. I can't imagine what could have turned you, a warrior with no qualms about killing for the greater good, into this. Did you and Dublin found this nation over corpses of so many just to starve your own people to death here? No. Never. Thank you for informing me. I will deal with it. Personally. But don't mention the name Dublin ever again. You got your promise. Do not set foot on the streets again tonight. Especially do not break curfew with someone insignificant as you're doing now. This is for your own good. Isn't it like the 5th of November or something like that? Love Shiny opens her mouth to speak, and the Brigadier shows no acknowledgement. He turns around and walks towards the outskirts of the city with the heavy, dragging steps. Are we gonna do as he says? Hide? No. Nemos needs to know about Theo. Do you know where she lives? It's a wee bit far. Practically the other side of Nassau Sea. And that's where we're going. We have an event on June 4th? What was going on June 4th? I'm actually confused. I don't remember. Nemo's house is just ahead. That was easy. Seems the mist didn't get into the city tonight. Nemos! Are you home? Nemos! Hey, didn't she say she'd be at Dublin Victoria party? She's not back yet? The Brigadier was leaving the Citadel. The party should be over. Miss Love Shiny. Bridget? Love Shiny's about to speak when her gaze meets Nemo's. Her eyes are even blanker than the Brigadier's were. What's going on? Did something happen at the victory party? No. Nothing happened tonight. What are you two doing here? Quick, inside! You mustn't be out on the streets tonight! So Nemo's knows. As Nemo's hurries Love Shiny and Brigid inside, the Brigadier passes beyond the boundary of Nassau Sea. He walks into the forest, where there is nothing but darkness, towards the depths of the dark mist. Then, the food carts that have been smuggled out of Nassau Sea slowly emerge from it. They will return to Nassau Sea's agricultural plate before dawn. The next day, the city gets smallest reprieve from food shortage. No one notices that Brigadier never returned from the dark woods. The food mysteriously appeared at the agricultural plate before making its way into grain stores across the city. It falls well short of truly solving the problem. But it was far more than just the Brigadier who never came back, though the people of the city did not yet know it. Once again, the sun rises, without pity or care. The dragon and the wayward woke woman walk the streets, watching the shock at the now commonplace brawls descend into even more brutal violence. The nomad knocks on the blacksmith's door. She brings woeful news. Oh, that was a short one. Okay. So already everyone's starving to death? And you didn't think we'd make it to EA4. I've like watched this be the longest one possible. Alright, alright. The next one's gonna be 2 hours long, probably. Ouch. The hell's wrong with you, Theo? You have eyes, use them. Sorry, Mr. Rory. I was just hoping to try my luck over at the Largan Street to see if I could get some potatoes. Get lost. Sorry. Thankfully, we'll be splitting up over a couple of days. The good thing is, I'm not sick and I'm not well, I'm not sick-ish, and I'm not traveling this time, so we have plenty of time to do the story. What'll happen today is we'll get to at least 4, maybe 5. And then after that, we'll have like a couple days rest so that way my voice doesn't go out this time. And then we'll go back to it. Look out! The bird and beast panicking! Out of the way! We're doing DMC2! I got my chair fixed. We can finally do DMC2 without issue. Stupid coachman. You nearly ran me over. Get back here! That dung for rage ran off just like that. Mr. Rory, Look at who did get run over. Serves you right. You're not going anywhere now. Let's go see this Dublin folks. Maybe they'll give me potatoes for handing over a traitor. Better stick to the back streets. Can't have someone else taking my spy. The man grabs the boy collar and drags him into a small empty alley. The boy groans in anguish. Weird. Did I forget the way? Give me back my potatoes! Go and buy your own! They still have some at the shop. Give them back! They still have potatoes? The man glances towards the voices, then at the broken body of the boy whose arm he's still grabbing. Jesus. How badly did Theo get messed up? Oh man. He's dying. Will the Dubliners even give me more for a dying kid? Could they get anything out of him? It's your lucky day, traitor. The man shakes off the boy's hand, which had been grabbing his sleeve, and walks up briskly towards the voices. My leg, it hurts. I can't stand. Miss Emma. Who's there? Who's calling my name? I did as you asked. Just leave me alone. Emma. Theo? What happened? I got hit by a carriage, then left behind here. I'm not a Victorian spy, Mrs. Emma. Please help me. Take me to Mr. Coulon. A Victorian spy? Ah, it's all happening so fast. It hurts so much. I know the Victorians did bad things. Nobody likes me. Nobody listens to me. Nobody wants to get close to me. But could you at least find Mr. Coulon? It hurts. It's so cold. When I grow up, I'll find the Victorians and take revenge for Mr. Niels. Maybe I'd have helped you, Theo, if Niels was the only one who died. Mrs. Emma? You know what? Niels died in the war, but even more people died without ever seeing the battlefield. You Victorians blocked off the supply routes. You still are. So many people starved, including me, including the child Niels left behind. The child left inside of me. He starved to death because of you Victorians. You know what, man? You can be, man, the racism in Arknights, be angry, but like, come on, what is this kid gonna do? They think they're so special? Oh my god. Thank you for whoever subscribed. Find someone else to get Coulon for you. They're all good people, unlike me. Fucking potato munchkin freaks, all of you! Oh my god. Very good people. I always forget, like, everyone has normal proportions for 5 seconds. And then out of nowhere, this man's arms, his gorilla physique reappears. And I remember, oh my god. Emma, how could you do that to him, Emma? What could have changed you so much? I mean, her husband dying, her child dying, starvation, living in this hellhole. What do you mean, what changed her so much? War! What the fuck's wrong with you, Coulon? Like, do I agree with her? No, but what kind of fucking question is that? You know what? You got a point, Punchy. You got a point. I'm not defending Coulon, but she wasn't the only one there that day. No, she wasn't. Sorry, shouldn't have said that. No, you're absolutely right. You wanted to take Theo with you, didn't you? What did you see? He was being bullied. And I'm not talking squabbles between kids. By adults. Glasgow is closer to another story. Which is the one that has, like, a free part and a non-free part? Because, like, which I think it's Ireland. Because that's the one that this is, not the one that's in the UK. That's how I would describe it. I invented the first time I saw it. Intervened the first time I saw it. I thought it wouldn't happen again. Kalan! You really are stupid! Welcome in, Strat! Welcome in, Ren! I hope you guys are having good days. I'm not an Oshi, I'm just a little guy. But it did. A lot. I had a bad feeling that he didn't belong here. There was no place for him in Nassau Sea. But I never thought... Yeah, I know the IRA. I understand. You should go. Kalan? I said I understand. You... I said I understand! Now go! Get out! Leave me! Leave me for a while. Please. I'm sorry. Nah. This one's just stuffed. Taxidermy center. That's why he doesn't move. The other one is forced to still dance. I mean, Bridget did try to tell him, though. Also, welcome in, me, Mike. But, like, Bridget tried to mention, like, hey, he needs to go. The blacksmith stands silent in the room. All is quiet save for the crackling of the fire. Theo, Too many things have passed him by. Too many things he did not understand. He no longer has the strength to find out why. To separate cause from effect. The only thing he knows is that he never achieved anything. What kind of hero am I? He's a cadaver? Yeah, he's stuffed. He's content? You wish you were him? Bruh. Don't encourage them this way. Yeah, what kind of hero are you? The blacksmith looks round. There's no one else in the smithy, save for an empty eye socket of dragon statue, now glaring at him accusingly. What kind of hero are you? What kind of hero am I? What kind of hero would leave a child to the mercy of abuse and ill will? What kind of hero would allow food to be smuggled out of the city under his very nose until there's nothing left, all while doing nothing more than handing out a few shriveled potatoes to his neighbors? I think if it happens, it'll probably be a movie or something. I hope it does. Because there's some great side stories. But at the same time, there's so much story to tell right now with the anime that it probably will be a long time before then. What kind of hero would shut himself into a smithy while the city descends into Bedlam, all to satisfy his own pathetic vanity by etching his name into a pedestal? No! It's not out of vanity. All I wanted to do use the title of hero to bring happiness to our countrymen who lost everything in the war, as you told Nemos. Like now? Like now? The weak you swore to protect are dead and gone. The justice you swore to uphold has fallen into darkness. Next, welcome in! The people you swore to bring happiness to, Emma and Rory. Are they even your people anymore? I mean, the anime, it's gonna be behind for... I don't think it'll ever be up to date. Just because, I mean, it started, what, 2 years ago? Not that long ago. Maybe I'm, like, wrong on my timeline, but it didn't start very long ago. We're barely on the second season, I believe. There's so much. I mean... Some of the knights are going to be in the anime. I don't know if Steam Knight will ever be in the anime. Could you imagine just his flesh melting in the anime? Or are they dead, living in the past? The dead, living in the past? Your heart still holds dreams of the future, vain as it is. But them? They are the walking dead. stuck in the past. Who is it you're calling your countryman? The wretch who spends his day vanquishing an antique sword he salvaged from the flames? The smuggler who let an innocent child die because she miscarried her own? Townsfolk who no longer know anything but hate in the face of change? Go on. Go out and find someone. Anyone. Ask them what their plan for the future is. What do you think their answer will be? Dude, I think everyone does. That was such a cool character. It's a shame. Okay, don't encourage Punchy's delusions. His schizophrenia can only handle so much, okay? The blacksmith's hammer falls to the ground with a loud crash. I just noticed he doesn't have a lantern. He glares at the dragon's head. No, no. It's you who's trapping them in the past. I collected the plates and the bowls from the people used day to day. Let the fuel they relied on warmth and light, just to feed you. You. You monster. I don't know about the food, but the metal and the fuel. It was me. I fed you those pots and pans. I put people's livelihoods into your mouth, my own hands, so you could grow and grow. You devoured everything in my life. Then you devoured Theo himself. Theo. Theo. It was me. I nurtured the monster that took your life. Soon it'll stand in the square of Samhain, spread its wings, and turn everyone in the city into dead. Those who can only live in the past. You're right, monster. I'm no hero. I'm a fraud. A vain, pathetic fraud. Once I fooled others. Now the only one I'm fooling is myself. But they need me. They need you? They need a hero to wake them up. To tell them the war is over. That what really matters what lies ahead. The future. Tomorrow. And do you think you're the one? I'm the one. The blacksmith walks away from the forge with resolute steps. He takes the thickest metal chain he can find and walks back to the dragon, its empty eyes still fixated upon him. Come with me. Dude, you've gone insane! You're talking to the statue! Oh, the designs in this? Oh my god. I have a lot of respect for them. Where to? To the square. It's not Samhain yet. I can wait no more. I will not wait for your ominous prophecies to come true. Come with me. I will dismantle you and return our lives to the people. The dragon does not move. In the eyes of the blacksmith, however, he sees the dragon bow its head, perhaps mockingly, perhaps invitingly. Dude, I'm so glad Enchilada's out of NPC hell. Reed, Nemos, I'm back. Kulan's in a real bad place right now. You should go see him. How about on your end? What's going on in the city? People are still looking for spies. Victorian spies. Are they off their rockers? Tarn or Victorian, we're all human. We gotta keep fighting to the, we're gonna keep fighting to the death like this. When the war's already over? Tell them, Nemos. Tell them Dublin's made to go hungry and was punished by the Red Dragon. The food's now... Do not mention the word Dublin ever again, Bridget. The leader's orders. Enchilada was NPC for a while, man. And holy shit, am I happy she's out of NPC hell. Same with Eblana. Oh, man. We'll never get Frost Nova. I'm sorry, I just got sad about that. I only heard whispers about food at the victory party. No evidence, no trial. I don't even know how it got back. Besides, News about those missing people hasn't spread at all. How am I supposed to explain it? I actually have her Nendroid, and every now and then I look at it and just get depressed. Okay, what hopium? Look, man. I want them to bring her back, but at the same time, the second they do, Death and Arknights mean nothing. It means it's like bringing Superman back, where everyone's like, oh man, you can just bring him back. Yeah, no, I don't want that. 300k for Frost. Holy shit. Nah, they're never getting Frost Nova. Oh, no. Frost Nova is more likely than Steam Knight. I mean, of course she's a girl. Frost Nova is made for toxic Yuri. If they can't be reasoned with, we'll do this the hard way. What do you mean? When I came back, I told myself I would never be in her shadow again. Okay, bring her back! No! We need to figure out who the current rabbit is. The replacement Amiya is. Oh my god. Okay, but like... Frost Nova's end meant so much. Wait, they killed the donkey? No, the donkey's still alive. Well... We're not going to talk about this specifically, Arson, because technically it's CN spoilers. That should be coming out in like a month or two. So we're not going to talk about that. I'll DM you some things about that. But it's a CN spoiler. But man. Good things happen! Good thing happened to those who wait. Actually, it's just a month away. Yeah, it's just a minute. Oh my god. Sin dreams coming true, man. Sin dreams coming true! I mean, if it gets delayed, it's okay. Because that means I can save up more for Monster. And it also means that no matter what, my dream's coming true. It's gonna be so good. What good thing? Vaporized. That's all I'm gonna say, vaporized. But if the true leader is refusing to show her face and take responsibility, then I must step up, if only to calm for the people. What about Kalan? Everyone knows him as a hero. Things would be much simpler if he's willing to help. He should still be in a smithy. I'll lead the way. As for you, Bridget, you should leave the city as soon as possible. Why? Well, if we and Kalan both fail, then the people will. I see. They don't much like me here, so I'll just get in the way, is that it? I'm sorry, Bridget. That's not what I meant, but it's true. Don't worry. I'll try my luck in the dark woods. 6 the time's the charm. I'm stupid. She's an Irish wolfhound, isn't she? Of course she's a fucking Irish wolfhound. Oh my god. Kalan! Kalan! Is he not in? What the? No, I think she's an Irish wolfhound because, like, I still remember her E2. I'll show you the E2 in a second. Don't let me forget after this chapter. Look, man, I gotta train her too, okay? They're both rendered speechless. The door of the smithy. No, the entire front wall of the smithy is gone. The wall, which was supposed to stay up until the statue was finished, is now a pile of rubble. Visible through a long trail leading to the square. Pug-looking ass! She doesn't have the pug tail. She would have like the little swirly pug tail. And like giant eyes. Along with the drag mark, so broad they span almost an entire breadth of the road. Yeah, I have another sinner. Dude, that one was short too. Okay. Where is it? Here? Here we go. Yeah, that's an Irish wolfhound. That's absolutely an Irish wolfhound. I love this game. It's so stupid sometimes. Because, like, yeah, it's like, you know what? Irish dog breed. Here you go. Yeah, so typically they have their animal in their E2. Like, he's gonna talk to me. I'm sorry, he's gonna talk to me. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. Where is she? Where is she? Where is she? One of my favorite ones. Where is she? Here she is. Asbestie. She has her fire salamander everywhere. I love Asbestie's E2 art. So good. But yeah, they typically show exactly what they are there. Does she have a snake on hers? Oh, I'm actually surprised she doesn't. Who else? I know Lappy has her wolves. What in the furry shit? You know the oh, okay, you know what? Never mind, you were talking about, okay. Okay, not for that. You know, I can't argue because, like, I would probably be cool with it. And they have their dragons. Tomimi? Oh, he should see Tomimi. What is she again? I want to... Is she... I love Tomimi, but I never use her. What is she? Caster? Okay. Here she is. Do I not have her E2'd? Okay, we can see her fat fuck tail. Tomimi is thick. I need to E2 her. Yeah, okay, I just need to do that. I know Kobe also has her stinky dog. She has Cerberus. Does Lynn have rat? I don't think Leduc puts... Oh, Lynn does have rat! Okay, there's rat. Golden Glow. She has her cat on her head there. She has her cat right here too. Her Scottish Fold. Yeah, Heavy Rain has her... I think... all of Asling's, I think, have it. Because Irene... Can I see it? Can I zoom in here? No, it's not gonna let me. Okay. Irene has her seagulls, or... is it an albatross? Where the fuck did I put her? I just lost her. I know she's leveled up. There she is. Yeah, because Irene has her bird right there. I know Enchilada has her bats. Does Holohayek have it? Yeah, Holohayek has her feather serpent. Eya has her sheepies. Texas has her wolf in the background. Does Project Red have a wolf as well? Yeah, Project Red has it as well. I don't think I have Utage Etude. The Sarkaz have, like, usually... Jesus Christ, what the fuck's wrong with you? Project Red, I love Project Red so much. Silver Ash. He doesn't have a panther. Oh, he has it right there. Buy one guy, be safe. Yeah, Mulberry has her bird. Man, Jackknife's art is so beautiful. Sorry, I'm getting distracted there. I really like Jackknife's style. Is Mulberry good? Mulberry is a weaker Aya. She heals environmental damage. She's not very strong, but she's the only healer I used for the longest time because I love her design. Your favorite animal of human centipede? That's what this is. I mean, yes, but like... Wandering medics, I don't think have been very good, period. Oh yeah, Scotty's another one. You can see her orca. Most of them have their animal, which if you guys haven't like noticed is something very good. Obviously the Sarkaz and the Sanctum might not have that. But if they're based on an actual animal, they tend to have the animal alongside them. Nah, Mulberry's better. God, I love Mostema. Yeah, Mostema, another creature. I'll be honest, I really like the Sanctum and Sarkaz creatures that they have behind them. Oh. That's fucked up, but that's really cool. Also, welcome in, Samans. I hope that's how I pronounce it. I know Scotty also has it. No, this is Scotty the Corrupting, not the other Scotty. Gladia... Does Gladia have it? Gladia, what is she based on again? Can't remember. Because she actually doesn't have it. She's based on an elf. I don't think she's based on an elf. I'm sorry. A swordfish? Really? I see it, but that's really cool. Specty doesn't have it in this one either because that's her altar. Here's regular Spectre. Yeah, Spectre has her shark. Yeah, pointy hat and pointy spear. Yeah. What is John Bloodborne based off of? What animal? Because I don't have him, so I can't tell. Flint! Okay, I really adore Flints. She's supposed to be a hummingbird, and it's the cutest thing. And I love the fact that they made her a boxer. Okay. Flint! Look, man, it's not fair. It's not... She should be meta. She's so beautiful. I'm just saying, she should be meta. And unfortunately, she's in a class that, like, I think only Mountain is used in that. She's so pretty. Look at her. Oh my god. I love her. I love her so much. Okay, anyway. I should go back to the story, but, like... God, there's such pretty artwork. Oh, we had the crows for La Pluma. Or ravens. I'm actually not sure which one she's supposed to be. Shirayuki is a cutie. I think it's a mink that she's supposed to be. Who else do we have? Flametail, I don't think she has it because she's the night thing. So she has the... Yeah, she has the emblem instead. And in the emblem, there's signs of it. But at the same time, it doesn't show her own animal. Yeah, but I wasn't sure if it was a mink or some other type of ferret-like creature. Vulperius, I believe she has it in the shadow. Yeah, there it is. Her fennec fox. Siege, I know she has her lions. She has Aslan everywhere. Aslan's always dripped with her. Fartruth is another one that has the emblem. Does Fia meta? Yeah, Fiametta has like the outline of a bird, but it never really says what bird it is. I'm guessing it's supposed to be like a phoenix, but I'm not sure. I wonder what carnelian is. Oh yeah, I have a feeling a lot of you would simp for carnelian. I know Effie does. Her swimsuit is so strong. The goat, literally the goat. Magdalene! I think she's supposed to be a penguin. I thought she had an artwork with penguins. Oh, there's Emperor in the background. Does she not? Huh. I'll be honest, I only leveled up Magdalene because she's his bestie's wife. Maggie's an Emperor penguin? Okay. She's an igloo. It's so over. Hyena. For Crown Slayer. Dorothy is obviously a rabbit. No, she's not a rabbit. She's a... Dormouse? We have it right there. No, gerbils are slightly different. Gerboa, there we go. That's what it is. Thank you. Yeah, she's Doobie. Okay. Black Knight is the one that I find funny. Because we have like this little creature and it's like, what is that? What is that supposed to be? And it's like, no. She's slizzard. She's a slizzard. Little Bingus? Yeah, I know. We thought she was Little Bingus, but she's slizzard. It's so good. Fonzie, welcome in. She's not a taper though. She's slizzard. She got a slizzer tail. She just adopt taper. And then tequila. I wonder what tequila is. Huh? Who would have ever known? That cat has her friend. Little Bingus is a taper. What is cement supposed to be? I actually don't know. Oh, she's supposed to be a mole? Oh my god, she is supposed to be a mole! Oh my god. That's so good. Okay, that's so good. Okay. Oh yeah, here's Heavy Rain. And we have our zebra in the background, which by the way, it dripping into the stripes. Chef's kiss. Beautiful. So good. Firewatch. You can see the deer or elk in the background. That's concrete, baby. God, I love her. Absinthe. Oh my god. Okay, there's one last one that I want you guys to see. Actually, two last ones. We're gonna have Tuya first. Because Tuya has her camel right here. And then there's Robin, who I think has one of the best skins in the game. Because, like, yeah, there's the raccoons and everything. But then she has this one, which is so great. Oh my god. I love the skin so much. I think this is one of my favorite skins in the entire one. Yeah, the good, the bad, and the ugly. It's so good. Like, look at his little grabby hands. Look at that. Oh my god. They're ready. They're gonna go for it. I love them so much. And then she's just like, whatever. I really love Asling's art. It's so good. Do I have anybody up here that's Asling as well? No, I think I showed all the Asling ones. Really quickly, gonna do that. Oh, there's some beautiful artists in the game. And I will never stop. I mean, I'll be honest. Okay, so like the biggest way to get me into a game is having beautiful art. And I saw W and neurons activated and I never stopped coming since. Dude, a Komodo dragon? That would be amazing. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I really want to make a fan based operator just for the heck of it. I think it'd be a lot of fun to do that. But I still don't know what I would do. I kind of want to make a manta ray. What's up? You can do it? You can make her? I think that'd be a lot of fun. Maybe, maybe. Hundreds, thousands of years ago, the Tauren's ancestor did the same as their descendants do now, lighting bonfire after bonfire in the barrens between autumn and winter. I'm not making crumple muffin! Why are you stuck on crumple muffin? We're not making crumple muffin! Okay, so like 99% of people here don't know what the hell crumple muffin's about. So, back when I was getting other people into Arknights, Arson would joke that like all their names were ridiculous, like Crumple Muffin. And now, in his head, he is waiting for the operator named Crumple Muffin. That's what he wants. He just wants Crumple Muffin. Scum, welcome in! So, this is all he wants. And now he's asking you to make Crumple Muffin. Okay, here's the thing. Crumple Muffin wouldn't be a manta ray. I mean, it's possible. You see, everyone in meeting is like, yeah, you know what? It's not impossible. It kind of is possible. Okay, look, like, if we make Crumple Muffin, it's gotta be a small animal. What the fuck is Crumple Muffin? Man, isn't even listening to my rant. No, we have to do something. She'd be a hamster. No, she'd be a hamster, because, like, Crumple Muffin would die over the stupidest reasons. Small little medic girl that would just explode in the microwave. Oh no! Oh, I gotta make, oh god, we're gonna make Crumple Muffin. We're gonna make a tiny little hamster. Actually, no, you official's the hamster. Yeah, it would be stupidest name, but like the most tear-jerking story. Hamster. She got sad boob eyes. Okay, we have to figure out what we're gonna make Crumple Muffin, but we'll make Crumple Muffin. Okay, we have to go back to the story. Oh my god. Oh god, fucking Crumple Muffin. We'll make Crumple Muffin. Oh no! Instead of retreating, she explodes! Oh, she's super slow redeployment time. It does not return. The timer runs out before she can come back. Oh, go! I don't want to do an insect though. Strongest sad girl on history versus you strongest sad girl. Oh god, she trips while leaving. No. Okay, guys. We have Project Crumble Muffin that we need to do now. They would sleep beside the red dragon. There were red-hot dreams buffeted by sand and wind until raw. But even so, it was enough to keep everyone warm. They would wake up a still burning bonfire because the red dragon does not sleep. With a moment's rest, the red dragon could find respite with fatigue and pain by breathing in the dreams of the homeland liquor and freedom rising slowly from the flames and into the sky. Okay, but like, what if instead of just tripping, she trips and it's the, like that cheap explosion reaction thing? So just trips, really low quality explosion, vanishes for the rest of the match. Today, some hamaportas. The people fuel the flames with wood torn from nearby ruins, and have entirely forgotten the ancient leisure time that seems to last forever. You can't summon her anymore? Put your hand in the fire. Look at the cut of the flames on my hips. I'm a Terran, like I tell you. One blessed by the red dragon. You think a spy couldn't fake color of the lamp? Get on with it. May the red dragon be merciful. On, it doesn't even hurt too bad. Really? Look, you can barely make out the burn marks on my hand. So you're not a Victorian spy. But do you know of anybody else who hasn't undergone the trial yet? It's okay. That's gonna be the new server project. We're gonna make Crumple Muffin. You. Yes, you. Have you burned your hand over there yet? Say something, will you? Enough fiddling with that broken knot of yours. Come with me. I'll take you there. Just put down the knot. You hit me? My knot. You dared. Fine. Keep your bloody knot. Just come with me to see if you're a Victorian spy. Witch hunting started yesterday, I thought. Because they started accusing everyone of being spies. And now everyone's like making sure no one's a spy, even though there is no spy? The quiet resident stands up without a word and heads toward the bonfire with shaky steps. The square already descended into complete chaos. Though half of it stems from suspicion and hatred, not to mention frustration of having revealed no spies yet. The other half comes from the looks of despair and deathly silence. Until a faint sound of something dragged across the ground rumbles in the distance. The sound grows louder and louder, till it drowns out all the clamor and chaos. Everyone hears the sound of something massive slowly being dragged closer to them. Holy! In a flash, every other sound fades, leaving only the shaky of steel and gears in its wake. How strong is this man? Nemos, come get your man! What the fuck? He's gonna hurt himself! Oh my god! Hidden in the human mist is a gigantic silhouette of an ice-cold statue. Forged by a hero, it's still considered incomplete by the townsfolk. The statue of the Red Dragon's ancestors presented to Tara. It arrives in raging light of the dying sun, yet even so, nearly manages to shroud the sky. No, it's beautiful! Holy shit. The dragon statue came to life? No, that's Kalan? Kalan, are you to help us find the Victorians too? He has to prove he isn't one first. Over here, Kalan! Listen! The fire won't hurt you as long as you're no Victorian! Are you deaf? Get over here already! Hold on. He dragged this giant statue all on his own? They finally noticed the iron chains wrapped around his arms. 1, 2, 3 times around. And the statue's weight was resting on those wide yet mortal shoulders. The hero does not respond to his name and continues forward. The statue grinds down on him till it draws blood. His flesh is nearly rent asunder. His bones cry out in sorrow, and yet he presses on. The young hero walks ahead of the statue, unafraid of the disparity between his small stature and small stature and the gigantic structure. Oh my god! What do you mean small? What? Okay. Tiny man. He takes one step, then another, each heavy and certain, towards an open space in the crowd. Gorilla Man Tiny! Behua, welcome in! I hope you're having a good day. Red, welcome in! Thank Tom Cruise. Damn! He parks the statue in the square's empty center and struggles to turn around before facing everyone before him. The steel skeleton bears an icy elegance, wings frozen in motion, carving for flight, in places where it was meant to be there since the beginning. Remember, guys, small man, tiny even. If you're smaller than this, petite. Oh no! Stop, my brothers and sisters, before we kill any more of our own. For a moment, no one dares to respond. Okay, but he's probably like 7 feet tall, so congrats on being petite, Punchy. Le Petite? You guys are all Le Petite. That's why you guys are the dancing sinner. Hate and death both remain, as well as the pain that continues everyone from advancing towards him like an army of walking corpses. Shut the fuck up, man. But do you got his guns? Do you got his gorilla physique? The man before him is a hero. He protected Nasarasi. He dragged both the blessing and curse all the way here, and the statue behind him laces his every word with an awe-inspiring weight. Kill our own? Who? You are burning hands with fire now. And what if your spy isn't found? Yeah, face it! Oh no, I'm into manless? Oh god, no. No. Okay, you guys want to get into this? Because I reveal everything I've been into. No, we're into size difference. That's what we want. Giant man, petite woman. That's what we want. He really dragged the statue here. What should we do? Should we interrupt him? No. That one... Nah. It needs to be giant man. It needs to be where... Oh god, no one's gonna know the meme of the, like, giant piece of meat going into the bread. I'll try to find it again and post it in the server, but no one's gonna understand. Did our food not return to us? Is the war not over? Wait, okay, do some people actually know what I'm talking about? Say there was really a spy. Why must the entire city gather here? Why must we hurt each other just to find one lousy spy? Let him finish. I'll say it again. The war is over. When it just ended, my thoughts were simple. I'd wait for a smith better than myself to arrive, then learn a thing or two from them so I could repair what I had made myself. But no smiths came, and I learned no skills. I even took what you lot needed to live and forged into the statue. That was wrong of me. Now Sarasi is short on everything. Even an empty bowl is better than catching rainwater than cast into a shiny statue that does nothing but grow. And the food. I was so worried yesterday. So afraid famine would put us in the past the point of no return. Maybe it was the Red Dragon's mercy. Or maybe one of the AG plates had a good harvest. But the fact is, our food is back. And as long as we're alive, we can make it through this. Am I wrong? But Theo is no longer alive. Still feeling pity for that Victorian bastard? Yes, I am. When I heard of his death, I began to hate everyone in the city, myself included. You know better than any of us what Victorians have done. I know that with the last of their strength, they leaned over and begged me to take him away. I hate you all. I feel like taking revenge on you who sat back and watched him die. But revenge needs a reason, doesn't it? What's revenge for then? To rob them just like they robbed us back then! And how do you suppose Nasarasi could manage to even take a single grain for the Victorians? We've already melted our axes into the statue. We have to let those bastards feel the pain we went through. Yeah. Just like how I want to make you lot feel like how it's like to die alone in the alley. Our brothers, our sisters died so we could live. Why must we now throw our lives away just to make others suffer? Do you want us to love them then? To love those who stole our crops, killed our kin? No! Are you stupid? You can live for yourself. You don't have to forgive your enemy, but you can live for yourself instead of living in their shadow. No, of course not. No one needs to love their enemy. All I want for you is to love the living, to love yourselves. Damn right, Kalan! Okay, maybe gorilla men actually have brain. But I don't even need you to do that. I just have one question for you all. Tomorrow, once the pain is over, once the shadow of war finally leaves us, what will you do? Why did I read them that? Oh god, I read that like a caveman. Gorilla mankind. Oh no! It's so over for me! I wanted to finish the statue and carve my name on it, but now I want to find a better smith to teach me to fix up the prosthetic leg. I don't know what's up with the fancy speech all of a sudden, Kalan, but I don't care about what happens tomorrow or about the war. I just want the Victorians dead. Kill yourself! So if you're speaking for them, I want you dead too. Look, man! Are you saying Gorilla Man can't make powerful speech? Gorilla Mankind. Gorilla Man smart. Oonga Boonga Gorilla Man. Fine. Kalane swings a sledgehammer he used to forge the statue towards the dragon's head. Apes together strong. Oh no! Gorilla Man want friend happy. However, he exhausts himself in both making and moving it. So with a moment's hesitation, the hammer does not come crashing down. The crowd even assumes some sort of ritual, and for a moment does not react to his plan. Only when they realize Kalane intends to destroy the statue, even the most dreary of the living dead collect howl and dash in his direction, surrounding him. Don't be foolish, Kalan! Nemo's cry is drowned out by the crowd's yells, but Kalan's voice remains clear for all to hear. Look, man! Can it not be a powerful scene just because Kalan monkey? Love Shiny thinks of rushing over to him, but the angry crowd blocks her path. She bites her lip and tries to open a path through the sea of people who both her flames and voice, shouting to attract their attention. Fortunately, they act as if they've already lost their senses. Maybe they truly have. Who's to say? I'm gonna destroy the statue in order to return the lives it took from you. Destroy it? How dare you! I remember what each and every bone was forged from. I turn its spine back into axe heads, blades, its ribs back into bowls, its skull into tables and chairs, and give them back to you. Traitor! How could a hero like you betray us like this? Being unwilling to take someone else's livelihood makes me a traitor. Then I was never a hero, but a traitor all along. Excuses! Excuses? I'll tell you who Kalan really is. He's no hero. He's a liar who hungered for fame. He claimed to have killed a squad of Victorian scouts in the dark woods. But it was not the woods he met those Victorians, but somewhere further away. They weren't even scouts, just a band of poor traitors, already trampled over by some army or other. He wanted to save them, but in the end he could only save one boy, a Victorian child. He didn't know what to do. But it was out of desperation or vanity, he decided to cut their heads off and tell his people they were scouts. That way he'd become a hero, the most prestigious person in town. He thought he could use that status for good. Raising the boy would become an act of mercy by a benevolent hero. You lied to us? Even this poor liar knew that he was still a blacksmith, and thought he could learn his trade after the war. But you lot, what about you? You're not Kalan. You're fake, pretending to be him. Yeah, you know what? Obviously not Kalan, because every other person here have gorilla physique. Look, man, are you this fucking stupid? Oh! I thought he punched her for a second. That would have been funny. Yeah, you're not Kalan. He's our hero. The man of steel who even a whole Victorian squad couldn't handle. Who the bloody hell are you? After dragging that statue all the way here from my workshop. How much longer do you expect me to live? Excuse me? Fresh blood gushes from Kalan's mouth and nose as if he has uttered his last words. He bears an almost kind, expectant gaze as he looks at his compatriots surrounding him, hoping their face will reveal an expression other than hate. But he feels as if their eyes meet only a sea of purple flames. The faces behind the fire are difficult to discern. As if they were restless dead he mended those ruins outside long, long ago. The statue symbolizes the red dragon, which to them essentially is a god. They hate the British, which fair. They hate the British. They want to get revenge. This guy has been taking care of a British child, basically. And yeah, now they're fighting because he's trying to destroy a statue because everything that they made, it's made out of bowls, it's made out of chairs, it's made of everything you need to live. Look, man, he can't die. He needs to put Nemos in a mating press while she grabs onto the horns. But he feels as if in his eyes are met only with a sea of purple flames. The face behind him, the fire difficult to discern, as if they were a restless dead he mended those ruins outside long, long ago. He looks into the distance. The corner of the edge of the square, he sees a tiny figure. They don't have time to look for Theo's corpse, but now it stares them blankly. Purple flames clearly visible around it. Theo? You too? No, I'm good. I'm good. It's not me. This was all for naught. Kalan stumbles to his feet and picks up his hammer to swing. The crowd stares at them with dread, fearing that the hammer will fall on their heads, but they do not back down. Rhino Man, welcome in! Kalan uses the last of his strength. And with the utmost ferocity, he strikes the dragon's head. Half is sounding of the death knell. The hero's body collapsed before the giant dragon, studying the crowd as if they lost something. That's my gorilla man! Oh god. Love Shiny's voice finally spreads as her fire burns into a sunset set of flames, but she feels to attract any attention. The very moment, the statue suddenly burst into purple flames along with Kalan lying quietly before it, sending the crowd reflexively into retreat. Within the fire, Kalan begins to pick himself up, while the giant statue extends its wings to fly away. When Kalan gets fully to his feet, the dragon statue flaps its huge wings, lifts off, and lands on an empty pedestal in the center of the square, prepared just for it. What the fuck? Okay, cool ass statue, by the way. The crowd watches in complete silence. The whether out of shock or reverence is unclear. From the citadel came a faintly discernible sound of footsteps, slow and late. Truly ashamed I missed the only hero left in the city. Well then, people of Nasarsi, your hero has sacrificed his life for the statue. Nightfall approaches, so if you still follow the Red Dragon's will, then you will be a curfew and head home. Oh, hey! You will not call beautiful women dragon scum. Oh wait, never mind. You're calling dragon comma scum. Never mind. It's a dragon that's called scum. No, it's not. Kalani is the last of his strength, and with the utmost ferocity strikes the dragon's head, as if sounding the death knell. You're quite the fan of Kalani, I see. Tragic ending. But your embellishments made it beautiful. You flatter me. I only ever met the blacksmith a few times. He was the first victim of the city's chaos, if you don't count Theo. Man! Who's gonna name, like, Mating Press Nemos now? There's a lot worse to be called. Bendeca honestly isn't that bad. Like, I'll leave it be. There's so much worse to be called in Spanish, and most of them are slurs. Actually, I'm rather curious about something. The Dubliners who walked into the darkness, did they also bear the purple flames you mentioned? I'm sorry, I couldn't say. Based on your story so far, I don't believe they would have. Corruption, smuggling, abuse of authority. They had many plans for the future. I mean, I don't care. People, okay, you know, maybe I should say, yes, I do care. I pretend I do not see. I will say that much. What slur sticker? There is a sinner sticker that just says slur. If you thought about it that much, then you could probably come up with your own ending by now. But that was not the only incident to occur in the city. You said so yourself. He was the first victim. Though, if you insist on ending it here... The Red Dragon was certain those infected by the flames of death should not be saved. And so, she declared to her people that the land would become Death's domain, and they would become her followers, accompanying her on a journey towards death. The corpse-like masses no longer had the strength to either consent or refuse. That night, flames rose high in the sky, illuminating the fields, and since then, no one's seen the Red Dragon or her followers again. No one has it on here. It's in the Discord. Punchy, no! Ugh. What is it? Nothing. You can go now. There's obviously something. Since then, no one's ever seen the Red Dragon. Really? The author glances towards the tavern wall. Covered in newspapers no one's touched. Today's paper is there too, with the photo of the leader gracing its headlines. It declares she is currently in Oak Grove for some ceremony or another. Okay, which one's the funny Spanish one? Okay, there's a lot of funny Spanish. Wait! There's a certain one, Punchy, a special one? A special redacted one? Oh my god. Yeah, I think I remember it. Not that one. I don't know. That one's pretty funny. Also, accompanying her on a journey towards death. When did that happen? Stories are free to go where they please. I mean, you basically said 90% of it. Free, sure. But that doesn't mean we get to twist the tale beyond recognition and laugh it off. Why ever not? 'Cause you and I, we are Tarans. Our stories will reflect us, no matter how distorted they become. Oh? You still regard yourself as Taran? I've been Taran since the very first time I read a line penned in Seamus Williams. Why else would I abandon the warm armchairs of Cheshire County's literature salon and run away to Tara and become a... You still regard yourself as a Taran. An extremely ominous thought flashes through the writer's mind. but he immediately rejects it. He looks at the newspapers again. The papers report only facts, even if they are edited. I'll go ahead and ask, who sent you? No one believes you, Punchy. Honestly, it's a very weak slur. It's a very, very weak slur for being 100% honest. Because if anyone called me that, like, it has no reaction. I'm here to under no one's orders. As you put it, I'm simply an interested reader who wishes to help you piece together the truth. Can you prove it? Now there's a conundrum. It'd be simple enough to prove someone did send me, but the opposite? How do I prove someone's non-existence? It's your favorite slur? Oh my god. I mean, I'm not gonna say it because YouTube gets angry at me, but quite frankly, I don't care. I'll be honest. Maybe I should care, but at the end of the day, they're words. And like, they only hold as much power as you give them. The author takes another gulp of beer, despondently gripping his head. He knows it is too late to run. But he can still turn things around. He just has to be clever about it. Yeah, most people agree, but I don't know. I don't care. Whenever someone calls me a slur, it's funny to me. Because it's like, that's it? That's your strength? I mulled it over. And you're right. It's just a story. I suppose I was a tad nervous. Apologies. The temptation was really high. You do have quite a few unfinished tales as well. Perhaps we can join them together and find an ending that both SRC as it was and the taro in your heart. So if you're ready, then for the next story, how about we talk about the dance in the mirror? The dance in the mirror? What? No, that was not a matter of cleverness. As long as he's prudent and lets the shadow of the story cast by the firelight rise and warp, he will definitely be fine. Hey, good job! I still need to get her. Okay. My voice is starting to suffer a little bit, so we're going to finish E4, and then we're going to end it. Short stream. That's fine. Watch this be like a 10-minute one.
Once there was a red dragon of
pride, a little bit of break,
who snubbed all companions, talking only to herself in the mirror from time to time. Once at Samhain, she was to host a grand banquet, and her mirrored self was to help. But the two could not appear together before the guests, or the reflection would perish. The reflection had no choice but to obey the dragon's will. She went and fetched the wakeman for the banquet. The wakeman
Punchy's Eblana?
their invitation and told the reflection to desert. Still, the reflection returned to the lair on her own, only to find the banquet had already begun. The reflection hurried to hide in darkness beyond the bonfire. As the banquet went on, the guests somehow began to vanish, one by one. And the red dragon found and
yes, Queen.
itself out of the darkness,
someone's gonna touch you
to dance with her. The two kept dancing so relentlessly that the reflection could not feel her toes. She asked for a little rest, but the red dragon was never satisfied.
It's too late, Punchy. They're coming for you. Literally. Here, love shiny. The book you wanted. Yo! The sequel to the Steam Knights adventure. Why, you ask? Do I need a reason to do something for my beloved sister? But do you really need to read it? Do you really need to read a book that you have no interest in at all, but feel pressured by others our age to read? I do want to read it. Didn't you tell Father that you wouldn't want anyone else asking why a Victorian wouldn't enjoy stories about the steam night? The book. Did Dad ask you to buy it for me? Why do you ask? Because, how did you know? You're backing away from me, Love Shiny. I don't want you to be scared of me like everyone else. No, If me knowing what you told Father is so scary, how about we dance together to calm you down, Dance? Really? Why not? With those words, Eblana gracefully extends her hand towards her sister. Nah, child. I look at them and I'm just sad because I'm like, okay. This part of the... Okay, whatever. No, I know what you mean. I'm just like, eh. Let's move on from this part of the story. Once again, let's move on from this part of the story. But in Love Shiny's memories, even when her parents were put in their favorite music, even when Father shook his head to the melody, even when Mother tapped her finger to the beat, her sister would only sit perfectly still while bearing an icy smile. She had never moved her body to any tune, not even once. Look, man, we can have stable sisters in this game. Once you can keep up with me, you'll no longer have to worry about any book, request, or even friends our age. The unopened night novel falls to the ground, and the pleasant new book smell is now drowned by muddy water. It's over. That could have been Punchy's copy. She was still young then. She never imagined to achieving her desires could feel so heavy and bitter. She only remembers stumbling, turning away, ignoring what was reaching out to her. I mean, that's not stable! What are you talking about? A soft and cold hand. Sui siblings? That's not stable. That is absolute. They love each other, but stable is not the word for it. Because, like, they do care. First of all, siblings in quotation marks. Second of all, not stable. Oh my god. They're constantly, like, in some type of mess. Love Shiny. The crowd is gone. You no longer need to hide your identity. You still think of them alive, even now? I only know that every Tara heart burns with a similar flame. Ever since our ancestors first bent the knee to Victorians, that flame has never gone out. What are you talking about? They're closer to being the same being. They literally are the same being. Siblings in quotations, because technically all different consciousness, but at the same time one consciousness. Big quotation marks. Goes for all the townsfolk, as well as those who followed me back there. They all have the same fire, except for theirs have never been tainted by the shade of death. Welcome in, Kyle. I hope you're having a good day. Yeah, so we siblings. Yeah, exactly. What a wonderful analogy, Love Shiny. Then let me ask you again. What will you do? Dye these reds with your own hue. I imagine you must have tried already. No matter who they are, once tainted by death, your flames can only render them into ash. So I have a proposal, Love Shiny. Kill me. God, she has beautiful thighs and is mentally ill. I love her. And everyone in the city as well. If it bothers you how this will be recorded in history, then you could just say that I killed them. That you merely laid them to rest. The people of Nasarasi are still alive. Even if the animates their bodies, it's not life, but death. If they were truly devoid of even the faintest spark of life, they would have long since become one of those hollow, shambling corpses you have wandering around. Oh, they will. Eventually. No, they won't. I'd rather see the purple flames in them as a plague. One instigated by you. And you plan to find a cure for it? That's right. Look, man, now we're looking for 2 cures? Go back to Rhode Island, man. Like, I know she's gonna do it, but, like, go back to Rhode Island. I want you to cure you of it as well as Eblana. How wonderful. Wonderful? Yes, that's absolutely wonderful. Did you not notice? You aren't trying to run away from me anymore. You're trying to cure me of all things. Yo! Oh my god! God, it's so good. The person who did the art for this one does so well with color theory. It's so beautiful. Yeah, that's Kalan dying in the background. Come, dance with me, Love Shiny. The same dance I've always invited you to. The one you always ran from. What did you say? I asked you to dance with me. But before the final bar, be sure to pierce my heart with your spear. The plague is lethal, and there is no cure. I do not question your resolve, but your efforts will be in vain. You've run from your fate long enough. From Nasarasi's fate, and ours too. It is not yet Samhain, but the boundary between life and death is more ambiguous than it has been in all Terran history. Do you really wish for Terra to become the kingdom of death? Love Shiny subconsciously turns her head away. The fierce purple flame still raged in the skeleton the hero dragged all the way. Kalan, now taken over by purple flames, briefly stands up before sinking back down to kneel. What is the Doom Yuri equivalent for sisters? I mean, I think that's just family. That's so bad. She cannot bear another look at him, so she turns her gaze to her sister's eyes and the hand she's been offered for so many years. It's unclear if it's her imagination or side effect of the purple flames, depriving everything they touch of vitality. But the hand before her seems so pale and bloodless compared to the one in her memories. Yeah, it's a regular family feud. There is no stable the closest we have to a stable family is like Suzumom. And even then, her husband's locked in her room. We speak of a city and lives of countless people, Eblana. You cannot sum this up as a simple matter of fate. You finished? I do believe we have enough time talking past each other. Eblana! No, but feel free to continue. If you so desire, I shall wait here for as long as you need me to. But do not try to take too long. You can afford to wait. Yet that may not be true for the others. You're right. You can afford to wait, but then I'm a tree for the others. All right. I'll dance your dance until one of us falls and can dance no more. But I will not follow your lead. Absolutely not. As you please. Okay. Though you seem to misunderstand something, my dear Love Shiny. The one who cannot afford to wait is standing before you now. Cannot afford to wait? Love Shiny scrutinizes her sister's face as she suddenly realizes something entirely unrelated to their conversation. The offer hand is indeed pale, and it is not just her imagination. Purple flames seem to weave together into an omniscient cloak, giving Eblana her beautiful yet terrifying appearance. Yet they also fail to conceal the malady which seemed to consume her beneath pale white skin. She shouldn't be like this. She was never like this before. Have a good night! Eblana, are you? You. Are you... alright, sister? A smile spreads across Eblana's face. The same old ice-cold smile is always found there. This time, it seems to bear some warmth, but only highlights her conscious paleness. I appreciate your concern. Really, I do. After all those apathetic partings and painful reunions, to only now hear you asking if I'm well. It truly been so long. Incidentally, I really do want to dance with you. I will, once I find a way to heal you. Very well, and I shall await you here. Eblana strides towards the citadel, her footsteps so faint that they seem almost frail. Bridget, you're still here? Phew. Whew, Red Dragon, Nemos. There was no one at the gates when I got back. I thought something must have happened. What's going on in the square? Red Dragon? What's that? Left Shiny's holding a small box in her arms. The dim night light seems to make it harder than usual to see. I couldn't save Kalan. This was the only way for him to rest in peace, so he'd no longer have to suffer from the flames in the square. The nomad is silent for a long time, till she finds a stone on the ground. She hurls her with all her strength towards the citadel. Man, I can't believe he died! But the darkness of the night swallows it all up, and it fails to even make a sound. It's already past curfew. Nemos, Bridget, let's just... No. No. Nemos reaches out to the wooden box as if trying to brush off non-existent dust off the lid. Yeah, I respect it, but it's still sad. She suddenly recalls being rejected by her own people a few days ago, and the superfluous words she heard then. The wake men do not stand with the living, nor do require the revelants, until, of course, they are dead. That is tradition Dublin should be honoring. Still, I'm grateful you were at least willing to give me this whistle. I'll be going now. Wait, Nemos. You know well that's how many approaches, and the wake men would be lacking sacred instruments. You still came. Did that Dublin nurse force you to? No, I came here on my own. Nemos, you haven't changed one bit. You'll wait, mediate, reconcile? You also like this in Nassau-Sea? Do you also serve the Red Dragon like this? I just don't want to see a situation that can be improved deteriorate any further, or people who would cooperate fighting each other. If conflict is inevitable, you will only sink deeper into the mire. The city has tainted you with its darkness, Nemos. So, the leader, the Red Dragon. Eblana will never give Nassau-Sea's true life? Is that right, Left Shiny? She said she couldn't. She actually doesn't like to lie, unless there are other circumstances. She's the leader of Tara, the one and only Red Dragon. What could possibly be tying her hands? What's wrong, Nemos? You seem different. I get it. I finally get it, Your Highness, Love Shiny. It seems that the fire can in fact infect the living. Nemos? The people I once depended on turned out to be swarms of selfish parasites. The leader I once believed turned out to be an evil dragon who doesn't care if anyone lives or dies. The people I once put my life on the line to protect became the reason my closest friend died. Cannot imagine what they would have done to him if that wicked dragon hadn't lit up her flames. Kalan was right to ask for what we would do once the pain is over. What should I do? Other than revenge, there's nothing left for me either. Yeah, she can't be mating pressed anymore. Oh shit! No! Not you too! Short stack! What is wrong with you? As she utters those words, Love Shiny sees flames ignite with the final Nasara Sea left untainted by purple flame. Your Highness, you regard me the same as the rest of the residents? A servant of Eblana? No, this is a deadly disease. It has ultimately affected even the last person in the city. If so, Your Highness, then I swear to you that I will aid you in this dance that's been forced on you. Until the very end. Till the wicked red dragon falls. I have heard your vow. Now, I must leave the city for a while. Come with me, Nemos. To the Wakeman? I have no hope of curing the flame here, so I thought we should seek aid from anyone who might be able to help. No, I can't go with you. I have no right to be there anymore. I'll stay in the city. As long as the red dragon doesn't realize what's going on and tear me apart, I'll do my best to keep the situation from deteriorating. Though, I'd appreciate if you could return this whistle for me. And Kulon too. Give him a proper funeral. That man is heavy! They're not lifting him there! A proper funeral requires eulogies from friends and family, so I'll write one. Could you read it for me there? Alright. Here. It's done. I'll go with Reed. The Darkwoods aren't letting anyone in and out, but it should be smoother with two of us. No, Bridget. You stay too. I need your help. Yeah, you're gonna— Wait! We're having Reed carry him alone? Dude. I hope she's forklift certified. Oh my god, what are they doing? Reed? I'll be fine by myself. That works, but... Nemos, you're so different now. I guess this is what vengeance does to a person. Okay. This is where we're gonna go ahead and be ending it for today. Pose, welcome in, I'm sorry. I mean, he probably is, but it's funnier the thought of her, like, dying, taking him. So, yeah, it was surprisingly short, too. This is what we're gonna do, because my voice is starting to act up. We're gonna do these three on, I believe, Tuesday. And then Wednesday for these three. There's still a lot of doctor's appointment I have, so... if anything gets scheduled during that time, we're gonna go ahead and edit it. I'm not leaving you guys forever! Stop being dramatic! Not you two! Bad! Man! I can't even get sick in peace! No! Oh my god, no! Stop encouraging that! There is no donation goal. There is nothing. There is a workout goal. Go work out. Make sure you go and lift. Gotta lift 405, guys. Oh god. It's behind the center. Hidden there? No, no. Anyway, we're gonna end it. We'll be back hopefully Tuesday. I'm not putting out a schedule just because, well, I still don't know what's going on. But I am gonna try to keep to the same times. Besides that, don't forget to work out. Have a good sleep. Have a great morning. I hope you guys enjoy the holiday weekend. And with that, I say goodnight. Bye-bye, everyone! Yes, it is Labor Day weekend. Have a good holiday, guys. Wee, 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 wee. There you go. Jesus. Go. Go. Get out. Everyone out. This is my ending screen. Out.